Hello children, welcome to our channel Ammu&You, a channel where Ammu tells lots of fun stories to you, and I'm sure you love listening to those stories and watching the videos, isn't it? If you really like the videos, you like hearing the stories, then I'm sure you know what to do. Please tell your parents to like, share, subscribe and hit the bell icon. This is just so you get all the notifications of the channel and you don't miss anything. And at the same time, with subscriptions, you increase our family and make it stronger, right? So today I have got a story for you, which is a fairy tale named Jack and the Beanstalk. Have you read it? Even if you have, hear it, because Ammu tells the story in a completely new and different way. So, children, once upon a time, long ago, there lived a boy named Jack, and he lived with his mother in a small village. Now Jack and his mother were very poor. They were rich some time back, but slowly all their riches got stolen away. Then Jack's father also died, and Jack and Jack's mother were left for them by themselves, and they had no work to do. So Jack's mother was selling one thing at a time to get some money so that they could eat. After using up everything that they had in the house, only a cow was left. So Jack's mother told Jack one day, "Jack, this is our cow, which is the only thing that is left now that we can sell. So please take it to the market." The market was a bit far away from the village. So take it to the market and sell it and get the money back. Jack set off from the home to market with his cow. He loved the cow, but there was no other option but selling it. While going with the cow, he met a strange old man. The old man asked Jack, "Well, son, where are you heading?" Jack said, "I'm going to the market." "Market? For what?" He said, "I'm going to sell this cow. We don't have money, so we need money, and that is why we are having to sell this cow." Now the old man said, "Why do you have to go to the market which is so far away? I can buy your cow, but I don't have any money. All I can give you are 5 magic beans." Hearing about the magic beans, Jack thought, who goes to the market and have to travel all day in this heat, so far, and who knows who's going to buy the cow? So why not take these magic beans instead? And mother will be very happy for sure because they are magic beans. Actually, Jack was a bit lazy. He did not want to walk all that way to the village to sell to the market to sell the cow, and then he had to walk back again home. So he took the magic beans, 5 magic beans, from that old strange man in exchange of his cow. He came back home and he said, Mother, see, I have returned." Mother said, "How come you've returned so early? How come you reached the market so fast? And you've returned also? Could you sell the cow?" "Yes, mother, I did sell the cow. And guess what? I did not sell it for any money. Instead, I sold it off for 5 magic beans. Mother was horrified and furious. She said, "What? Magic beans? Do you know that we need money? Will magic beans buy food? Are we going to eat these magic beans? How foolish you are, Jack. And you sold that beautiful cow for these magic beans?" And she was so angry. She took those beans from Jack's hand, and see how angry she is. She threw them out of the window, said, "Get the hell out of here. Your magic beans. I never ever imagined that you could be such foolish." Now Jack was sad. What could he do? Seeing mother so angry, he quickly went straight to his bed and fell asleep. Next morning he woke up, and as he woke up and he was rubbing his eyes, he opened his eyes and he looked out of the window. What was this? He ran to the window and he saw a huge beanstalk going up. It crossed his window and it reached as if to the sky. Jack was absolutely amazed. What is this? And immediately he thought that this must have been from the magic beans. So this is a magic stalk. Without telling his mother anything, he quickly changed out of his bedclothes, came out, and when mother was not seeing, he just started climbing up the beanstalk. It looked so high and so tall. It looked as if it was not ending and it would reach up the sky. Now Jack was very curious to find out where this beanstalk would lead. He climbed the beanstalk carefully, and he reached at the top. And what does he see there? He saw a beautiful, huge castle in front of him. There was a big garden, and the castle stood in between. Now Jack was even more curious now. Whose castle can this be? He came out, climbed off the beanstalk and stepped onto the garden. And this beautiful garden had such lovely flowers, rose beds, tulips and whatnot, fountains, and birds were chirping. There was a pond, there was a fountain, and he was just watching all of that. And then he slowly went near the door of the castle and saw the door shut. He knocked. "Who is it?" came a soft voice, and the door opened. This lady, an aged lady with a kind face, opened the door and she said, My, who are you, little boy? You look so sweet. Where have you come from? And don't you know? Where have you come? Aren't you scared? Jack said, Scared of what? I don't know. She said, This is a giant's castle. And the moment he sets his eyes on you, he's going to just gobble you up. Just like that. And as they were talking, there was a huge voice. I am hungry. I want my breakfast. Is it ready? And this lady said, "Hide, hide, hide, quickly, hide into the kitchen. He should not get to see you." Now this lady was kind. She was the giant's wife, and she wanted to protect Jack from the giant. Now look at the huge giant. He was so dangerous to look at. Just see, sharp teeth, huge body, huge hands, and what wicked eyes. Now Jack went and hid in the kitchen behind the door. And there his eyes fell on a bag of gold. He said, "Arre, this is the bag of gold that mother would have been talking about, because the bag is red in color and it has gold coins imprinted on it. Mother was talking that once we had a big bag of gold coins and one night someone stole it." So he thought to himself, is this the bag that was theirs and this giant would have stolen it away? While he was thinking, the giant thundered again. "Where is my breakfast, wife?" "Yes, yes, darling, I'm getting your breakfast." And she immediately took a huge tray laden with so much of food to the table. Now Jack was peeping from behind the door, and he could see the giant sitting there with a hen on the table, and a magic harp, a golden harp, was kept on the other side of him on the table. The giant said, "Hen, lay your egg." And the hen cluck cluck and laid a golden egg. The egg was absolutely shiny gold. Jack was stupefied to see all this. Then the giant ate all that was served to him. Barrels of milk, dozens of eggs, so many chickens, heaps of fruits, salads, and my God, mountains of bread. Jack was wondering, how is he eating so much? Then, after he finished, he gave out a big burp. And then said, now I'm full. Harp, play the music. I want to take a nap." As he said so, the magic harp started playing a beautiful music, and the giant shut his eyes, and listening to the music, he fell asleep. Now his wife came into the kitchen and she said, "Do you want to eat something, boy? You must be hungry." But Jack had different ideas. What did he do? He saw the giant sleeping. He quickly and quietly picked up the bag of gold and put it under his arms. Then went to the dining table, look at his courage, picked up the magic harp and the hen and ran out. As soon as he ran out, the hen started clucking, cluck, 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 and the magic harp started playing. "Master, master, help, help, master, master." And the giant opened his eyes and saw the hen not there, the magic harp not there. And he looked out, following the voice, and saw that boy running away with his bag of gold thrust under his arms, the harp in one hand and the hen in another. He was furious. He stood up and thundered, "Who is it? Who dares to take all this under my nose?" And he ran out, following him. And he was a huge giant, so he could take big steps. And as he took big steps following Jack, Jack ran for his life, and he somehow managed to reach the top of the beanstalk. And then he jumped at it and, holding it, started climbing down fast as he could. Now the giant was so angry. He said, "How dare you run away with my things? You thief! I'm going to crush you in no time." And he stepped his foot on the beanstalk and started climbing down. Jack saw him climbing down and he screamed out, "Mother, mother, mother! Help, help! Get the axe! Get the axe fast!" The mother got the axe and ran out, and she saw Jack almost near the ground and the huge, horrible giant following him, chasing him. Jack cried out, "Mom! Mother! Cut the beanstalk! Cut the beanstalk!" She said, "Son, first you come down." "No, mother, I can't jump off. You start cutting." And he jumped off, and his mother cut the beanstalk with the axe, chopping it off. And as soon as it was chopped, the whole beanstalk fell down, and the giant came crashing down on the ground and screamed in pain, and then breathed his last. That was the end of the evil giant. Now Jack showed all those things to his mother. Mother said, "Yes, this was the bag of gold that your father had earned. I'm so happy you could get it back." Then Jack showed her the magic hen, and he said, "Hen, hen, lay the egg," and cluck, a golden egg came out of it. Jack's mother was overjoyed. She thought how brave her son is. She had scolded him so much just the previous day, and now how bravely he had brought so much of fortune to them. They sold the eggs, and with those coins, the magic harp, both of them became very rich and wealthy and lived happily ever after. And the giant never could trouble them anymore because he was dead. So the giant had been stealing all the wealth from the village over the years and storing it, and now all his evil deeds were punished, and brave Jack became wealthy again. Like the story, children? I suggest that you can also imagine that had you been Jack, what could you have done? What would you have done if you were hiding behind the door in the kitchen? Would you be scared? What could you have done? And You could write the story and make a new story of Jack and the Beanstalk. So, again a reminder, if you have liked the video, the story, please tell your parents to like, share and subscribe and hit the bell icon for sure. I will come back to you again next week with another story. Stay safe, stay happy, stay blessed. Lots of love from Ammu to you. Thank you.